Across Canada, airlines are cutting back on U.S. routes as travelers look elsewhere, and that trend is showing up locally at YVR. But while national numbers point to a sharp pullout from the U.S., Vancouver's experience tells a more nuanced story. Nationwide data shows double-digit drops in Canada, U.S. flights, even as overseas travel surges. Reagan Hasegawa is at YVR for us. Good morning, Reagan. So how does Vancouver compare to the rest of the country?
Good morning, Carrie. Nationally, we're seeing that U.S. travel is really slowing down, but it's a different story here at YVR, and that's because overall passenger numbers are actually climbing, even as that U.S. travel slows here as well. So taking a look at the data from aviation firm Cirium, it shows Canada-U.S. flight volumes fell more than 14% year over year in the fourth quarter among the country's 5 largest airlines. Some U.S. markets saw even steeper cuts, including a 1/3 drop in flights to Las Vegas. At YVR, the decline has been more modest, though, with transborder passenger traffic down 6.5% year to date through November. At the same time, Vancouver International Airport says 2025 was a record year for overall passengers, up nearly 3%, with domestic travel up more than 4%. The biggest growth at YVR mirrors national trends, but is even more pronounced, with Asia Pacific passengers up 15% year over year.
So, Reagan, what does this say about how Vancouver travelers are different from the national picture?
Well, according to this data from YVR, we're seeing a strong contingent heading to the Pacific area, and that's really driving up numbers and making that impact from the lower U.S. travel flight numbers more modest. And so right now we are seeing travelers at YVR still take many trips. They're just not heading south of the border. Carrie?
Yeah, that trend is continuing. Reagan Hasegawa joining us this morning. Thanks, Reagan.